come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. Nuggets have the first possession. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Number 15, to Russell. Count the bucket for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Denver's got it. To Porter. And a nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Number 27, Jamal Murray. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Murray with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down.
Hey, lock up.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Murray into the front court. Down just a couple. Trying to cash in. The shot by Murray, no good. And the finish at the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Russell. Count the basket inside.
Oh yeah.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
I got ball. I'm here. Block up. Here you come.
To Porter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Russell. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Martin into the front court. He'll run the offense. Driving right to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go. To Davis. Got it.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Martin into the front court. 9-point margin. To Porter. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. To Davis. Dishes in for two.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
It's Denver's ball to Porter. From the painted area, won't go down. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Thomas has a look. Wild shot, he missed it.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Nuggets have the possession. Barton to Thomas. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. He misses. Thomas into the front court. Trailing by 15. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Dinwiddie. Nikola Jokic sends it away. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nuggets have the possession. Barton to Thomas. The drive right to the basket. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Barton into the front court. His guys down big.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Thomas to Jokic. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. It's Thomas, 4-2. Gets a look, can't hit. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Russell into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, That's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Thomas. Count it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Has a chance. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. Denver ball right now to Millsap. Thomas. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Russell with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Millsap. Paul Millsap. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Russell. And scores.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Nuggets with the basketball. To Porter. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Turns and slams it down.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. Jokic. And counted at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. To Porter. Jared Allen rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Short jumper won't fall. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Millsap. Steps through and scores.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Porter. Jared Allen swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Nets have the basketball. Not that time.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Ed Davis with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 2 for 2 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. To Will Barton. Throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Denver's got it. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Millsap with the board. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our...
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming. Jokic. 5 seconds to shoot. Jokic. Murray's shot won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. And scores. Strong take.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me. Hey, match up, match up, match up.
Screen coming.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Jokic. They get it down to Aldridge. Not done yet. The follow won't go either. With the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
I got ball, I got ball. Here we go. I got it.
Jokic. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Cruises inside for two.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's Denver's ball. To Jokic. They get it down to Millsap. It was right there. To Russell. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Oh, he can't connect. Martin into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Porter.
Shot up.
Won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nuggets have the possession. Martin. Probing the defense. They go to Jokic, down low. Shot from the lane, won't go. To Hollis Jefferson. He gets it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Barton to Jokic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Nikola Jokic trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. It's Brooklyn's ball. Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. The screen sets him up for two.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To Allen Crabbe. Trying to cash in. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's now 5 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell doesn't have the touch. No good. Martin into the front court. His guys down big. Thomas to Millsap. Nothing going here on that drive. Thomas. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
I missed it. Hey, check up, let's go.
To Hollis Jefferson. Able to convert inside.
I got ball.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First free throw is good.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Goes 2 for 2. Russell into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
D'Angelo Russell trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Nuggets have the possession. Barton to Thomas. Takes stock of the floor. Thomas. Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Has a look. Here's the step back. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And Jay, I'm as
Let's bring the fire.
Russell with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Mason Plumlee sends it away. Nuggets reclaim it. Denver ball right now. To Millsap. Not done yet. Jared Allen able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Runner's good there.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Shot won't go. Thomas across the timeline. Down a bundle. And count the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lays it up and in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Porter. Millsap. The shot, almost. Mason Plumlee with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And the basket good at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Thomas to Millsap. To Thomas. Denver with 4 to shoot. Thomas to Millsap. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not going down here. Has a chance. Cleaning the offensive glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Desperation shot here from half court. It's the Nets who are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
When you look at these highlights, you can see how this team was able to earn the victory in this matchup. Great game by this squad. The Nuggets seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. Losses like this become main discussion topics.
Game track. Field goals. Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.